What's up everyone? Welcome to another episode of CNC Productions, and today I'm doing a video. It's actually been a long time since I've done a video. Today is going to be actually an unboxing video for the Dell Inspiron gaming laptop. This is for those people who want a gaming system but doesn't quite have the money like me, you know. So today I'll just be showcasing a little bit of the features and stuff that you'll be getting with this, I think, amazing laptop for the price. I mean, literally you can't get much better than this with the price that they gave this laptop. I know, it's $850, which is a little expensive for your average laptop, but this isn't an average laptop. It has a GTX 1050 graphics card. It is a i5 QuadCore 7th gen with a GTX 1050 graphics card. So let's power it on, and as soon as we power it on, you can see the keyboard lights up, and we're going to take a look at some of the features that this has. Now, it has a really nice design. It's red. It has red speakers in the back, and it's able to connect. It has 3 USB ports. It has 2 ports over here, and it has 1 port over here, which is where I usually connect up my mouse. So we're going to get into this. Wait 1 second until I can boot it up. Alright, so it is able to handle pretty decent games, and if you want to use this for even everyday things like Office and stuff, it is absolutely compatible with that stuff. And the keyboard is not mechanical, but it feels nice and clicky. It has a clicky kind of feel to it, and it has a bounce back, so that's pretty nice. The trackpad is one solid pad. It uses Windows precision drivers, which is always a good thing, so you can use 2 fingers to scroll up and down, which is what I usually do. So it can play decent games, and so I think it can run pretty like AAA games. But when you get higher than some high-end games, like if you get any higher than Ark Survival Evolved runs on this. I don't have that game, but I heard it runs pretty well on this laptop. But if you have games like, obviously you get Tomb Raider, stuff like that. I don't really play that, but it can run those. So let's boot it up and see the kind of stuff it can play. Let me get my Steam started up here. Okay, I just booted up a game called Just Cause 3, and it seems, I mean, I've had this laptop for a while, so just before I did the review, I wanted to kind of get to know all the stuff for it. And this game runs, first of all, this game is a huge game. It's 50 gig, and it's a very big game, and it runs perfectly smoothly. Like I said before, this game is huge. You're able to do so much stuff within the game that most, bad laptops would lag at. But like I said, this has GTX 1050 graphics card, which is capable of doing some major stuff with it. All in all, the performance was great with this. I mean, my old laptop, it couldn't even, it wouldn't even boot up. So I was pretty happy when I figured out I was able to play it. So later on, I'll be able to show you the insides of this laptop. I'll be able to show you the battery and where all of the insides. I'll be able to take the shell off, and you'll be able to see what's inside the laptop. The battery life is pretty good. The battery life, just for doing normal,
office stuff is around 5 to 6 hours, so you get a lot of battery life with this. But if you're in a big game like this, it'll probably last around 1.5 to 2 hours. It's not that long. I know it seems long, but when you're playing a game, it really isn't. So, like I said, afterwards I'll be able to show you the insides, and it even has a subwoofer, which is really good for sound, but I'll get into that later.
Okay, so if you want to run things like mixed reality, you are very able to do that. So if you go to the mixed reality portal, I personally do not have a mixed reality or any kind of VR headset. But as you can tell, we have everything that you need to run VR. So if you want VR, then this is probably a good laptop for you to get. Now, let me go unscrew the chassis real quick. It is actually extremely easy to take this laptop apart. All you gotta do is unscrew one screw, and that is completely it. No more screws. This is very easy to upgrade. You just kind of get your fingernails down in there to take out the chassis. You might hear some snapping, but that's okay. And there's the insides. As you can see, you got a nice big battery here. Takes up almost, a lot of the inside. You got a SSD that can be replaced at any time, and there's your hard drive. And here you actually have a subwoofer, and that's a good thing to have in a laptop, and I'll get into that later. But you have two cooling fans here that actually work very nice. The temperature in the laptop stays relatively cool, which is a good thing. The fans are good here. They also cool out the bottom here, but they also have fans in the back. Now, so there's no fans on the side of the laptop, which I think is great, because sometimes if you have a mouse or something and you're fiddling with your mouse, your hand could get burned by the side of the fan. So I'm going to put this back on and give you some of the good features and bad features, just an overall overview of the laptop. Okay, so let me give you some of the pros for this laptop. The pros is it has great specs. For the price, it's an amazing laptop for what you pay for. It has Bluetooth, so you can hook up your Xbox controller if you want. The look is pretty good, except one flaw, and this, I think, is a pretty big flaw. The laptop itself, it has a soft touch to it, so it's kind of a soft, more of like a, it doesn't feel plasticky, it feels nice and soft. But as you can see, if anything, you can see fingerprints very, very easily on this thing. Like right there, see all those fingerprints? And it scratches easy too. And then you can see there's a big fingerprint right there where the scratch is. And you kind of have to clean it. And I actually cleaned it with a washcloth before I started. All those fingerprints are just from me handling it right now. So, I mean, I don't care much about what it looks like. All I care about is if it runs good. But still, if you pay a little bit of money, you're going to want a decent looking product. And overall, it looks nice. The black and red is pretty nice, but like I said, some people don't like that, and they changed that with the newer model of the Inspiron, which is a little more expensive. But I think this is a great buy for the machine that you're getting, and it's pretty nice. Another really great thing about this laptop is the sound quality. The sound quality is amazing. It has a subwoofer, like I told you, on the bottom, and the speakers come out right from the front of the laptop, so the sound is kind of coming right in your face, which is good. So you play music, and the music sounds great. It really does sound really good. So let me turn it up real quick. And the sound is coming straight from the speakers in the front, so sound is coming through those, the red in the front. So, all in all, let me pause the music so you can hear me. So all in all, those were the pros, but the cons is probably the screen. The screen is darker than most laptops that I've had, and it has a TN panel. Now, TN panels aren't the best, but it hasn't really affected me much. I've enjoyed this laptop. This is the best laptop I've ever had. And it's a pretty good machine. So, all in all, I have to give this laptop around 4 stars. Pretty excellent. The one problem is the screen, and it gets really messy around where the soft touch casing is. The machine is great, very good. All the specs are excellent in this thing. I would definitely recommend this laptop. Actually, you know what? I give it 4.5, because really, getting rid of a whole star for some cosmetics isn't really, fair. So, 4.5 stars. This laptop is a great buy. Like I said, 4.5 stars. Excellent machine. Definitely recommend it. So guys, if you want to, you can actually follow me on Instagram. I have a Try Not to Laugh page. I upload funny stuff most of the time. Every other day I upload some stuff. So if you leave a comment on any videos, I'll be sure to reply. So if you have any questions about this laptop, you can comment on any one of my pictures. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a nice day.